Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube at the top of the hour for you guys, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Welcome, 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 guys. Any minute now, the chat is going to come alive over here. Give me the thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me okay and see me okay. That would be beautiful as well. Hope the stream finds you all well tonight. And wherever you're watching this from, if you want to drop that here in the chat, let me know. I'm always curious to see how far-reaching that YouTube is pushing this out. That would be amazing. Great to see you guys here. Man, we got a full lobby here as well. It is out of control, out of control. Great to see you guys. Getting a little chilly here in Southern Cali. The weather has been a little on the cooler side, but you know what? I'll take it because it's going to be crazy hot here in a few months. So we're going to be begging for this weather. So it's all good. Great to see you guys. There we go. You guys are in effect. Let me shoot up to the very top over here really quickly and we'll go down the line. I'll try and keep up with the chat as much as possible to kind of keep it flowing. Sticker collecting. First one in the lobby, in the building, I should say, tonight. Great to see you on here, my friend. Number one in there. We've got Matt Dummett's in the house. Drew's Food Reviews. You already know what it is. Carl Broussard, what's going on? Let's get this Friday night stream started. Great to see you, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. Randy Molina, Dante Reed, CeeLo Bong is in the house. Foodie86. Great to see you as well. Robert Giles, Contrail in the house as well. Urza Ender, UFO, phonetically spelled. I really like how that's spelled right there. Channel member, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tony Montana in the house as well too, my friend. Thanks so much. I try and say hello to you guys as much as I can by typing it in the lobby there. So if I miss you guys, this is why I usually start from the top and I want to go down. So great to see you guys on here. Let's see. Destructinator 7's in the house. Well, it's Friday night and the mood is right. Gonna have some fun show you know it's done, TGIF. I thought that was a Cool in the Gang thing, the way it was going there, but great to see you, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. Anafisha Jess, what's going on? Good evening to you. The Wheat Greatness is in the building. We have Dante Reed. Have you ever seen that scare on Amazon Prime Video? I have not yet, but I do plan on possibly checking that. There we go. He says, maireli Lorenzo, thanks so much for becoming a channel member. Shout outs to you there with my little running zombie in effect. So hopefully you're watching this right now. Drop here in the chat and say hello. It'd be great to see you. But thanks so much for becoming a member of the channel. That is awesome. Now keep in mind, you guys are going to be down below in the description box as well once the replay goes live for anyone who may be becoming channel members, for anyone who may be donating to the channel, which you guys can find ways to do that down below as well, aside from super chatting here in the chat. Take a look at all the goodies down over there. You guys will be highlighted down below there as well too. And hopefully when you become channel members, it'll actually populate down over there. It may not, but just in case, you guys will be down below in the description box. And this replay will be going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then you'll find a couple of new reviews coming out on Sunday and then Monday as well. And then we kick the week off yet again. More good stuff to come there. So good times, good times, good times. Let's see who else we've got here. Russ Myers in the house. Great to see you, my friend. Scott Messerschmidt's in the house as well too. Robert Giles. I made an Ian kind of look-alike from my new Fallout character so you can be a peep in the wasteland. Very nice. You know, I did the same thing actually. I finally downloaded Fallout 4 for my PS5 and I actually kind of constructed myself a little bit there. So it's kind of cool because on my PS5 my logo is the avatar here, which is this. So that's where I'm at. So it's kind of cool actually. Pretty neat. I go around reviewing all the food I encounter. Robert, you're too much, man. I appreciate you though. That's pretty funny. Dom's World's in effect as well. CeeLo Bong, Dante Reed, Claw and Go is in effect here as well too. I may be repeating some of these names here. Scott Messerschmidt, of course. Big Dumb Idiot Club, what it do, what it do. Great to see you, great to see you. All right, let me shoot on down over here. Great to see all of you guys here. Dom, what's going on here? I had this Crispy Dragon Shrimp last Friday at Red Lobster. Really good. Those cheddar biscuits are so good. Yeah, they're known for that. They're known for that. I think I was kind of reading that Red Lobster may be filing for bankruptcy because I think they lost a ton of money on their all-you-can-eat shrimp promo. If a one promo can do that to a company, that's kind of crazy, if that's true. So great to see you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And there we go. Big Dumb Idiot is putting out his force powers right there. Come alive, chat. I command you. Do it. Very cool, very cool. Let's see here. Larry Nguyen, what's going on, my friend? Thanks so much for jumping on. Wade Bauer is in effect. What's up, everybody? Hi, Peep. Very high back to you as well. Isabel B. Peep, any backache remedies? You got to stretch. You got to definitely stretch out your back for sure. Try and if you can, like when you're sitting on the floor and kind of leaning forward, touch your toes, stretch your back out, that type of thing too there. I actually kind of like to put like one leg kind of behind on the floor and kind of lean back to kind of stretch out your muscles there. You can actually, when you're laying down in bed, you can take your, if you're depending upon your left or right leg, and you kind of swing that over to the side and give yourself a nice stretch. And if you focus on kind of like the butt area right there, your piriformis muscle, that's where your sciatica is, that may help you too. But just Google it or YouTube it. There's a lot of things. That's how I found out about a lot of that stuff there. But I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. Misty Smith, what it do? Great to see you back on here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And shout outs to Erna785, who's actually, I know that she's got the earlier shifts and everything like that as well too, so she may be catching this on the replay. So just to let you know, Erna, everyone is thinking of you. I know I'm definitely thinking of you. Great to see you. Great to see you on the replay, catching the replay, if anything. Let's see here. Yes, Dom, Red Lobster was going to close down as well. I heard that. I heard that too. Looks like it's that's something that I read online. You guys may have seen it too there. Robert Giles, this is the best online community in the world on God, for sure, for sure. I agree with that. I agree with that. Nothing against all my other peeps on their live streams, because they definitely do what they do and they have their communities and their niches as well. But I know I've got some pretty rockin' people here in the chat here right now. You know who you are. It's every single one of you guys, you know. And yes, Klon Go, we are halfway to Halloween. I've been on a mad posting spree on my Twitter lately, reposting Janine of the Horror, I think her is their tag on Twitter, where she's always posting all those movie clips and everything together there. There's a lot of goodness there. You should check it out. It's really awesome. It makes me want to rewatch some of my classic horror films. I'm a huge horror aficionado. I love all that stuff from back in the 80s and 90s. So good stuff. The earlier the better, because that's when it was really raw back then. So good times. The original Evil Dead classic. Really, really classic. But yes, Klon Go, we are halfway to Halloween. It's kind of crazy. I'm already looking forward to putting up the decorations not that long from now, which is pretty crazy. So great to see you guys. I ate the bones. Happy Friday to you as well. Awesome to see you there. Awesome to see you there. And I'm catching up here as well. Shout outs to all of you guys. I haven't finished CeeLo. I haven't finished watching Paranormal Caught on Camera yet. I stopped watching it a while back and I have to get caught up. It's stuck in my playlist naturally. I want to say I went on season 5, I think I am. I got to take a look and see. I'll get the halfway point. That's there. So I gotta catch up on some stuff. You guys know I'm a very busy guy. I'm always building content. I've got my crazy life outside of YouTube as well. It's just craziness. So I try and get it in where I can. And it's usually late at night, which is what I'll be doing tonight. Friday nights are my kind of unwinding type of things. And I get to catch up on content for the week and really watch a few things that I've been wanting to see. Let's see. Destructinator 7, the old TGIF theme from ABC from back in the day. Classic. Classic, classic. Misty Swift, we're here. Wiggles, Miss Misty. She's doing her thing. Drew, stick to the bad Skeletor impressions. Oh, come on now. I'll get you, Drew. Oh, Misty, great to see you on here. It's great to see you there. Connor Brown, what it do? Hope you're doing amazing tonight. I'm doing okay. A little bit under the weather, I think, only because I've had a little bit of a headache on and off the last few days. I'm just really tired. I've been looking at a lot of screens lately. I've been just looking at a lot of stuff. So I have like these polarized glasses that I put on when I do editing, just to kind of get rid of the blue, radiation coming from the screen so my eyes don't get as tired. But I'm just tired in general. I am really, really beat. So my sleeping pattern's been kind of messed up a little bit. Kyle Broussard, do you watch the Steve Wilkos show? I don't, but you know what? If you're talking about the guy who used to be the was that the bouncer guy for Jerry Springer? I think that's who it is who you're talking about. I used to watch Jerry Springer. Who didn't? Because it was crazy trash TV. But I think that's the same guy. If that's the same one here, let me know. Let me know here in the chat, because it's been a minute, Kyle. But I don't watch any, that name familiar. I know I don't watch anything like that currently, anything with a show name for that. So it is what it is. Oh, Klon Go has become a member. Very, very nice. Shout outs to you, Klon Go. Some of you guys may be going back and forth for some reason, but hey, it counts. So I'm cool with it. Any chance I get to see my little running zombie is a good time. So shout outs to you there, Klon Go. You already know what it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Great to have you on here, maireli, Lorenzo. Thanks so much. I appreciate that as well. Earhart's back to you as well. From Little Peep, right over here as well, too. Right back in there, too. Larry Nguyen, don't worry about being late. It's all good. Kevlar Woodvest, what's going on? What's called Familia? Why is it called the Familia membership? Are you a Spanish Peep? No, I'm not Spanish, but I just like to kind of add a little zest to it, so to speak. Familia, you know, my familia. You already know what it is. I think having the term fans is kind of pretentious. I'm not really a super fan of that, I guess I should say. But I like familia better because we're a community, we're close knit, and you know, naturally everyone's taking an interest in everything that goes on. And I think we're just a little bit more personable that way. And I think it just sounds better. Fans is so generic. I think it's kind of egotistical. How many fans do you have? That type of thing. I'm not into any of that stuff. So pretty humble that way. Super chat donation. Let's see here. Luca, what's going on here? Let's see. Ian, have you seen the new movie Challengers? No, I want to watch that actually. That tennis flick there with Zendaya. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out for sure. Haven't seen it yet though. Haven't seen it yet. Last movie I saw was Godzilla Kong, The New Empire, which was just kind of boo-boo-ish. It kind of really didn't need to be made, but it is what it is. They're just pushing it out, pushing the license out. That's the thing when you have a major license like King Kong or Kong. They can't call him King Kong because obviously that's a universal trademark. But Godzilla, you have to actually make movies within a certain amount of time or else you lose the rights, and they want to kind of, you know, license it to somebody else. So that's why you're seeing these movies occasionally every like 2 or 3 years that come popping out. So it was fun. It just wasn't, you know, necessary, so to speak. We'll see what happens though. I think it's just a little comic booky the way these characters of Kong and Godzilla are now. They don't really feel as scary or as huge destructive powers because of all the CGI and stuff like that. So, but it's fun. It was fun to watch. Cool special effects, you know. So let's see here. Who else do we have here in the chat, guys? It is great to be on here with you guys tonight. Lots of stuff this past week, as you know. It's been definitely eventful for sure. And I know I'm not going to spend too much time going over all the content from this past week because you guys can see all that right on the channel right away. And there's Luca right there donating a $5 super chat in there. It's a little delayed that's in there as well, but Luca, you are down below as well. And in the description, you'll be on the replay once it goes live on top of that. So shout outs to you there. But guys, definitely good times. I mean, from last week on, naturally, just a couple of honorable mentions, we'll just say here with the Wingstop Hotbox 2024 edition, which was a lot of fun to put together. Always a lot of fun. Wingstop is one of my all-time faves for sure in there, as well as some of the church's goodness that you had as well. But guys, had a lot of fun with the Sprite Chill Cherry Lime, which came out yesterday. I thought about saving that for the live stream, but I'm like, you know what? I have a little bit of an idea I want to do for the review. Let me just put this out there and have a good time. And Buzz7332 jumping in late to the party, but here to support. Buzz, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. You are always lighting up here in the super chat, and I do appreciate the love and support. You guys all know what I'm dealing with here in Southern California. And Buzz definitely knows what we're dealing with because he lives here in Southern California as well. You guys are definitely making the channel what it is, and I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, I always say I love creating, but it's also you guys with your input and taking a look at the videos and enjoying the stuff. And if you feel the need to contribute to the channel as well, I appreciate you greatly for doing that, of course. And naturally, Buzz, any second now, you'll be jumping up over here and down below, so we'll keep a lookout for that. And I hope you're doing okay tonight. If you're on Main Street, if you're down over at Disney, for sure, be careful. It's going to be, they say it's going to be a little bit of drizzly over the next few days, but it's been kind of just cold. Cloudy, at least here in Pasadena at the same time. I've been running a lot of errands lately, and it's just been chilly out this way. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens here. So, but yeah, guys, I had some fun with the Sprite review. So if you haven't taken a look at that one, that was definitely fun to put together. I mean, I didn't want to kind of stretch out a video of just me on camera just drinking a soda. I just think that I want to have something visually to look at because I'm looking at it as a viewer looking at this. I'm like, you can only talk about something so much. What could I do to keep you engaged or to keep you kind of entertained with it? So I had a little fun with some special effects here and there and a couple of little clips of a particular movie that's very heavily maligned by a lot of people, me included, because I remember walking out of it back in the late 90s. It was just a travesty. So, but it was fun to use a few clips from it, and for obvious reasons, you'll recognize it when you see it. So A lot of fun checking that out. And naturally, checking out the quote-unquote active cooling agents was definitely fun to kind of see what the marketing buzz with that was. And then, of course, today, you guys already know the secret aardvark nacho fries. That one was already in the hopper for about a week, knowing that was going to be coming out. So getting all my graphics together and getting everything for the format and what I wanted to show. I'm back to my dynamic intros, as you guys are probably noticing in the very beginning. I'm showing you a bunch of clips kind of leading up to what you're going to see. So I thought I'd keep it a little bit more visually engaging. And bus, there we go. Better late than never in terms of the notification. Aside from you jumping on a few minutes late, I'm sorry that this is as late as it is to come up and showcase it for you. But you are there. I appreciate you. Homie hugs all around. You already know. So yes, guys, fun, good stuff with Taco Bell. I've got a couple of reviews. The next couple of reviews are going to be coming out, which are I was really a little surprised, partially disappointed, but surprised at the same time because of something. So you'll know what I'm talking about on Sunday, because it's the beginning of a two-part series that you'll see most likely Sunday and Monday. Sunday for sure, and the other one I'll probably have right after it on Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the new reviews, and then the replays up at 12. So you'll see this replay from the stream tonight, Saturday, like I mentioned, the 27th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So do tune in for that. So you guys will be immortalized here in the chat. You'll see yourself on screen as well as in the rolling chat underneath on the app. Whatever you're going to be watching it on is on YouTube Direct. You'll see the chat as well. So good times, good times. So let's see here. Who else do we have here? Michael Domayer, what's going on, my friend? Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. You already know. Finished watching Shogun from this past week, the final episode. Very, very awesome in terms of the ending to that. It was very, very great series. If you guys haven't watched Shogun, I haven't read the book. It's from years and years and years ago, but they did just a bang-up job for that show. It was really very well done. Really very well done. Big Dumb Idiot Club, Peep, you should get some overalls because you one-man content farm. It's hilarious. You know, I'm telling you, I'm a one-man show, and I don't do simple reviews. I am always doing, I'm always putting something in there. So that's why it's rare for me to put out something the same day, because I just want to add my flair to it and put my stuff together to give you guys that. And plus, I figure when it comes out, it comes out. As long as it's within a day or two, you guys are going to see it, in there as well. Nere jumping in with the first super chat. It's not giving me the notification here unless I scroll. I'm not getting any type of little tone on my side here, which is crazy. Let's see here. Nere. Ian, could you describe the state of your life using a fast food menu item? Mine would be Wendy's Frosty because it's pretty sweet. Oh, let's see here. You know what? Let's see. I can probably think of something here with this. That's actually, I love when I get these little challenging ones like that, Nere. I appreciate that. So let me give that one a like. And that one there as well, too. All right. You know what? I'd probably have to say mine would be probably the El Diablo burger over at Carl's Jr. because I am extremely heated by the prices of everything. Extremely. It's devilish in terms of just what I'm dealing with right now. Did you guys know, and obviously you do know, the average price of everything is literally like $1 to $2 more than it needs to be. The taco fry or the nacho fries, the secret aardvark nacho fries, that same exact thing that I reviewed from Yellowbird was $3.49. This version, $5.49. The Angus variant of the El Diablo burger, which is now a permanent item on the Carl's Jr. menu here in Southern California, they added that, which is back there, which is a great burger. I reviewed it a couple of times. The first time was probably one of the best times. It was the first time it came out. I had some fun graphically with that one. And then I did the El Diablo double, and then the El Diablito, I think it was called, like the mini version of it. That burger, the Angus version, which is just like the thickest one you can get. If you guys remember the $6 burger from back in the day, it's twice the price of that now, $12.59. You know that commercial for Chili's where they say that, Chili's is saying, well, they're pretty much pushing you to us anyway with the prices. They are really, really, that's true. It's very true because you're getting into sit-down restaurant, fast casual burgers. You're in that price range. I'm going to go to get where it's a better quality thing. It's a thicker thing. Usually comes with fries at that price point too. Yeah, there's going to be probably a reckoning coming very soon here. I wouldn't expect it. I would probably expect it, I guess, by summertime, believe it or not, because the prices, it's too much. It really is too much. We're going to see what's going to happen. You're going to see profits, goals that they're putting out there. It's not going to be what they think it is. because of what's happening here. You can't charge $12 fast food for a burger like that. You just can't. So Nate Ray, to answer your question, I would definitely say that, because that's at the top of my mind right now. I'm pretty heated and I don't need El Diablo to give me that sensation, because I'm already feeling it before I take my first bite, because the entry to get to that burger at that price point is crazy. It's just crazy. But great question. Great question. Maireli loves the great weather. I love the cold weather. I do too. I'm originally from back east, so whenever it's like really chilly, that type of thing, absolutely. Kyle Broussard, yes, Steve Wilkos was the bouncer on Jerry Springer. I had a feeling. I remember it was a tall guy who's kind of was bald, always kind of like had that stone face. You know, would always like whenever somebody would try and go at each other, he would like be standing there, not like looking at anyone necessarily. And you know, eventually he had his own show after that. That's what I instantly remembered that. That's right. Nary, usually agree with you, Pete, but Godzilla, Kong kicked. It was a fun movie. I think the first one was a little bit better. Even though I didn't like the design of Mechagodzilla in that movie, I liked the original OG. I didn't, you know, it was decent. It was definitely a little bit more entertaining, I thought. Armando, Baron Gaming, what's going on? Any energy drink reviews? I haven't done one of those in a very long time. Very, very long time. Yes, Destructinator 7, when you're at Peeps, your family. I need that little soundbite from Dom Toretto. Or Dom Toretto. Dom Toretto from Fast and the Furious. I got family. I do. I do. You already know what it is. Anafisa, wholesome Peep. You already know. Clown Go, sometimes Peep is a little weird and doesn't let my payments go through. I'm not sure how to fix that. As long as you're logged in and you have your stuff set up correctly, it should go through. You can always hit the PayPal down below as well too that way. That's always a little bit more direct, and YouTube doesn't take anything from you to do that. So that's always the preferred way. I'm always giving you those options. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, if you wish to do that, of course. Let's see. Geki, it's beautiful with old foes become close friends, and Godzilla and Kong and Wolverine and his friend. Yes, I am so on for that Wolverine movie. Even though that's not the Wolverine that we all know, obviously. It's not, they can't be, because Logan, that was the real one that they finished off that storyline. So this one, obviously, it's all multiverse. Everyone can come back. It doesn't matter anymore. But I'm just excited. I want to see him with the mask on. Ever since I saw that deleted scene from the Wolverine, where it showed the full-on brown mask with the wings that came up for the eyes, I'm like, they have to do that eventually at some point, because I'm tired of seeing superheroes without their masks, you know, in the comics. I want to have it accurate to the source material. I want them to look the same. I want them to kind of have the same everything, that type of thing. I really want to see that. So Wolverine, obviously there's a lot of leaked images of merchandise showing the mask, so I'm sure it's going to be decent. I just hope it's not super hokey the way that it is, because that mask is pretty awesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at the deleted scenes for the Wolverine at the very end when he gets on the train, I believe, and he opens up their briefcase. That thing was comic perfect. It looked really awesome. I would love to see Hugh Jackman in that, even though he's too tall to be Wolverine. I know that's our Wolverine. We've had him for like 20, 30 years now at this point, 24 years in 2000 when X-Men came out. But he's definitely, you know, just the look of him and, you know, everything about it is pretty awesome. But you guys, comic aficionados, you know Wolverine is a short, stout, you know, short, stubby, hulky type of character. He's kind of small. So it'll be interesting to see how they recast that for sure. Let's see. Wade Bowers, great to see you as well. Ed Keaton in the house. What it do, my friend? Thanks so much for jumping on. Great to see you. Great to see you. Let's see. Drew, yes, it's tough for Ian to get his surfing time in. SoCal Hang 10, dude. Oh, it's too much. Hey Wolf, what's going on, my friend? Five Guys Bacon Cheeseburger in Hawaii will run you 18. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. That's our prices here pretty much. I haven't been to Five Guys in a while, and there's a few things I'd like to try there. One of them is the grilled cheeseburger. Actually, I'd like to try and make that. I've seen that as a secret menu thing for a while. The only problem is I'm always inundated with all the regular stuff that I do because of all the stuff that I get coming up. So it's hard to kind of fit those in once in a while, unless something like schedule-wise just makes it available. Things have gotten exponentially harder for me in terms of trying to make sure I have proper sleep and obviously taking care of myself at the same time while building all this stuff. So yes, it is, it's craziness. Big Dumb in chat, give Ian some water in the chat. He's on fire. There we go. Too much. We got the water emoji and the waves emoji. Robert Giles jumping into it. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Contrail, I call it Burger King because you got to be as rich as a king to afford to eat there. It's getting stupid here. I know. You already know. Randy Molina, have I tried Cheez-Its flavor? I've tried Cheez-Its before. Which flavor are you referring to, though? James Morrison, are you a night owl? Absolutely. How many hours of sleep do you get a night? On average, I can tell you last night was only 3. And that's why I'm super trashed right now. I had a couple of issues this morning I had to help take care of for my mom, and it was a very, very long morning just to kind of take care of things. And somebody messed up, and I had to kind of, speak to them about what they messed up about. And it was not exactly a nice morning, so to speak, because of things that I set up in advance to help her with something. And apparently they couldn't do what they were supposed to do. So not cool, not cool. So everything is taken care of now and rescheduled, but it was just a long morning for that. So, and then just things I had to take care of this afternoon as well. So it's been very, very, very rough the last few days. But on average, I'd probably say maybe 5 to 6 hours on average, to be honest. I mean, the life of a creator, when you're really into what you do, and maybe that's just for me because I'm a little OCD, making sure I get things taken care of. I always want to get as much done as possible before I go to sleep. So that way when I get up, I don't feel like, okay, I have to do what I should have done last night because I'm trying to focus on the new stuff for today. So I've always been like that at the same time. But I'm finding that as I'm getting older, it's becoming a little bit of an issue. So I have to kind of balance it a little bit more. That's why I don't usually come out with the videos that you see, sometimes that you see in a row. Those are usually done in advance. So typically they're not done like every day and the next thing you know, they're coming out. I remember trying to do that way back, and it was a little too much to do that. So I like to kind of like batch film and get things together partially and then kind of do what I have to do and then get things going. So that's really kind of the best strategy. If you can try and alleviate some of the pain of filming, which I don't look at it as painful. It's just when you do 3 or 4 at one time, that can be a little much at the same time as well. So it depends upon how you look at things. But on average, 5 to 6 hours, give or take. Let's see, Tony, we're going to be jumping in. Wow, we're already about to jump into the review here in just a second. It's crazy how time is flying by here right now as well. Tony is revisiting the Cantina Crispy Chicken Taco for one last time. Also had the Nachos Bel Grande. Mountain Dew to go with it. Very nice, very nice. I appreciate all the water, especially UFO jumping in over there. It looks like we got somebody surfing. Or what is that? Is that a mermaid? What's that coming out of the water right there? That's pretty cool. Wait, I've only seen Fast and Furious 1. I'm worried I won't know what's happening when I go to see X. You know what? You don't really have to worry about any of the other movies except maybe from 5 on, because that's when they start using some of the characters from the previous movies from starting around 5, and then that's where it is there. So they get you up to speed pretty quickly, at the same time, so to speak. See what I did there? That's crazy. Contrail, I call it Five Guys because you have to have a salary of 5 guys to eat there. I like that. You guys are getting creative here. That's awesome. That is awesome. Good, good, good. Ed Keaton, prayers for Mama Peep. She's okay. She's just, like I said, it's a little bit of a process with some of the things that I help to help take care of her with a few things there. And when people don't do what they say they're going to do, and especially when they're scheduled and stuff like that, and it can only be done then. So I had to reschedule for, and the closest thing I can do for her is 2 weeks from today. It's not horrible, but it didn't have to happen. And that's the thing is I don't want to have my mom wait if she doesn't have to. And she didn't have to, but like I said, it was just an administrative error, and it is what it is. So I knew I was right. Everything I do, I have everything on my Google Calendar. My Google Calendar looks crazy. If I were to ever show you guys, almost every day there's something, whether it's something with my channel, something with other stuff, something with family. It is pretty crazy. It is. I definitely work Google's algorithm with my stuff. So yes, yes, yes. All right. So let's see here. Misty, dance, 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 dance another way. Feel like dancing. Yeah, 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 dancing. Misty, I missed you. I definitely missed you. It's great to see you. Thanks so much for adding some levity to the chat, as always. Big Dumb Idiot Club. I got to call Taco Bell because I'm ringing the bell in the front of the unemployment line after getting fired from Taco Bell. What? And it's expensive to do everything pretty much. It's no joke right now. It's pretty scary out there. It really is. And with everything going on in the country right now on top of it, things are really... That's why I look forward to these streams. I look forward to building content. It's one of the reasons I love the outlet that I have here on YouTube for that reason. Because guys, the real world is a pretty scary place. I mean, it's just like Rocky said in Rocky Balboa, it'll beat you down until, whatever, but it's not how hard you get hit, it's how hard you get hit and get up and keep going. So it's true. I love the distraction and being able to do this. And it really, you need distraction. You can't turn on the news and really kind of like with a level head absorb it all, because it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So it's important to do that. It's definitely important to do that. Contrail, did you show your calendar to Google when you met with them? No. Has anyone ever really seen what exactly Google is? It's just an entity in the ether. Nobody's ever seen anybody. You may see some of the CEOs of these companies, but you don't really see quote unquote Google, so to speak. All right, guys, it is time for me to grab this review. Let me go do just that, and then I will be back in just a second. Should you guys need to use the restroom, get refreshed, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, whatever you'd like to do. Armando wants me to drink energy drinks, do energy drinks. I have a few actually on the channel from back in the day. Do a search for liquid ice. You'll see some of my earlier videos where I was really a little over the top with some of the special effects, because I was always having a lot more fun with that type of thing before it became a little too much with some things. Larry Nguyen, yes, I've been to President Thai with the wifey in Pasadena on Rosemead Boulevard. Absolutely, I've been there a few times. Not since the pandemic though, but I've definitely been there. Good stuff, definitely good stuff. And yes, the Thai goodness is definitely bomb. Absolutely. So, all right, guys, I'll be back in just a second. Stay tuned for station identification, so to speak, and we'll get it on with tonight's review. So hang tight and take care of what you got to, and I will be right back. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
You know what I really feel like having tonight, to be honest with you, is going to be In-N-Out. And even though they did raise the price slightly over there, unfortunately, I've got to cook some tilapia that's in my fridge after the stream tonight, or else it's going to go bad. So I have to definitely take care of that tonight. That's the main thing that I'm going to be having. So no Hostess cupcakes, Anafi suggests. No. Nothing too interesting about what those are. Nothing yet there. I know they have some birthday cake ones, like the springtime ones there. We'll have to see. What else is newer as things go by? Drew, Meltamores, no. Is it chips? You never know, Drew. You never know. Just me out here. Sherry, what's going on? Hello. Great to see you. Hope you're doing okay. I hope the stream finds you well. And things are going well with you guys. Hopefully the chat is going to kick off over here. There we go. It's moving. There we go. It's moving along. Shout outs to you guys. I appreciate all the love and support. And again, I wish there was a way I can check to see if you guys do actually donate to the channel on PayPal, which I always recommend doing there if you're going to do that. Just because I know it's another type of way to do it. It doesn't notify me here in the chat. So of course, if you guys are, I'll make sure I always check that and verify before down below, and I'll make sure you guys are listed as always. For some reason, YouTube has been updating 2 days later to show me all the people who have actually donated on the channel through Super Chat as I'm doing the stream. So the only way that I've been checking, I used to be able to go into an area in analytics and find it easy. Now I just basically look at my replay and I see all the names that are down over here. So that's a quick way to do it too. So thank you in advance as always for you guys. I'm grateful as always. You already know. Ed Keaton, it ain't how hard you get hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep pushing forward. That's how winning's done. That's right. You're not a loser. If you want something, go get it. It's good stuff. It's definitely good stuff. All right. I actually found my way to a Walmart recently, and it's been a minute since I've been to one. It happened to work out the way that it did. It's not really too far from me, but I definitely was looking around and I finally found something that I wanted to check out. And you guys remember from last week when we did the Mountain Dew goodness. So what did we do actually? Wait a minute. No. Mountain Dew, that was from the store. It was the Sprite that I actually found at Walmart. It was $2.48 a bottle, which I know some people were saying $2.48, that's crazy for that. But while I was there, I did actually have to pick up something. And yes, Drew, chips, dips, chains, whips, you know, the usual absolutely weird science. That's a classic. That's my sister and I's favorite movie. Absolutely one of the main favorite movies of us when we were kids. Good times for that for sure there. Big Dumb Idiot Club has got a feeling this is a hot dog. No, no hot dogs tonight. Absolutely not. And Larry, I never tell Drew what I'm going to be reviewing, but he just assumes, he thinks he knows. Here I thought he was once very super clairvoyant, but things kind of shifted when I kind of moved into some different areas of the market. Naturally, but generally within the same category, I think you can kind of guess what it is there. He's still my brother from another, but at the same time, he's usually kind of spot on with a few of these things there. I'll still give it to him. I guess he may have possibly guessed generally tonight, because guys, I couldn't believe this when I saw this, but when I saw this was coming out, the new Doritos Baja Fiery Mango, part of me was like, ew, and another part of me was like, well, that's got to be something that's got to be super interesting. So I'm expecting some heat with a little bit of nacho cheese action and maybe a little bit of mango goodness here. But they're using Baja because naturally being owned by Pepsi and Mountain Dew and all those brands together, they're spreading out the theme by celebrating the Bajaversary, I guess is what they're calling it, right over there, 20th Bajaversary. And you can collect coins for a chance to win Baja gear. And you can actually just kind of scan that. If you guys want to scan that, you feel free to do that right there. And you guys can basically do what you need to do with this. So this flavor is super interesting to me. And it's definitely something kind of off the wall. I mean, I wouldn't expect something like this from Doritos. This is really more of like the Lay's. Because if you guys remember, Lay's had like the mango. There was a mango version that I thought tasted like potpourri, like it was trying to be like a fruit salad or something for a chip. It was just like, I don't know about that. But they're using Baja, so they're kind of tying it in. This could have been just called Fiery Mango, and you could have called it a day. But obviously they want to kind of, you know, get in with the whole Bajaversary and kind of cross-promote and go from there. I actually bought a couple of Diet Mountain Dew 20-ounce bottles, so I'm going to be getting into one of those later tonight. Watching up on shows, because Mountain Dew is my second favorite drink that I like to get, naturally the Diet Mountain Dew. I am a fiend for Coke Zero. If I were to show you the bag that I have for recycle in my kitchen, it's out of control. I mean, I literally at one point had about 8 12-packs on the floor, because when you buy 2, you get 3, that type of thing. So each of them are like $5 practically if you're spending over 20, 25 bucks, whatever it is. They're $9 or $10 normally now because of the price of things. So I drink a lot of Coke Zero because it's my friend whenever I'm doing a lot of my editing and my just general TV watching. So with this, guys, super interesting. I love the whole shark theme here. I mean, definitely, I mean, the people who own Mountain Dew, they basically have, if you notice, the design language is pretty much the same, just like Mountain Dew's labels with the latest versions of Doritos chips with the Baja goodness here. So you guys all know I'm a fan of Mountain Dew labels naturally there. I think they're the most artistic out of all the sodas. They look the best. And this is a little bit of that inspiration. So let's see how amazingly bomb this is going to be. I got high hopes for it, but I'm trying not to get my hopes up. So, ooh, that's a blast of a lot of different things. That's interesting. It smells kind of citrusy. It really does kind of smell like it's got something to it there, but also it's kind of stinging my nose just a little bit. Yeah, that's actually got like a little pungentness to it. There's something in there. Obviously, I'm expecting some heat. And these look just like any other Dorito as well. So I'm going to try and bring that up close. And it's not going to focus as much as it can unless I put the hand up. Talk to the hand for a second. But let's give this a shot, guys. I'm very curious. The Doritos Baja Fiery Mango. Is it going to be legit? Is it going to be bomb? Is it going to be reminiscent of fiery mango, the flavor directly? Because the smell, it's got a little something to it there. I'm almost getting a vibe from Lay's chips, believe it or not, from that mango thing back then. This is kind of reminding me of that. So here we go, guys. It's the Doritos Baja Fiery Mango here on Peep This Out Reviews. Let's peep this out. Oh, snap. Oh. That is a crazy strong fake orange flavor. And then the heat. That's weird. It's got heat. Let me keep going for a couple more. Hang on. Wow. It's almost like an orangesicle, like orange ice cream, like that flavor. It's fake, obviously, but it's really strong up front. And then the heat comes in. It's got a flaming hot vibe with it. All right, now it's kind of growing on me. At first, I was like, strange. I still think it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I mean, it is. It really is. Hang on. I mean, I would take this over the Lay's chips, because that was straight garbage. That was boo-boo-ness personified. This is very strong mango, fake mango orange flavor, and then you're getting the vibe of Dorito, and then the heat comes in, and then it's amplified. That's the best way I can describe it. It amps up as you go. So it's fake mango. I mean, it really is. Wow. That is really weird. Guys, it's a weird flavor. But the more you get into it, I'm adjusting to it. I mean, it's all right. It almost feels like it's summertime type of chip. I mean, I can see why it's coming out this time of the year for something like this. Have you guys had this? Drop some comments over here. Let me know here in the chat or down below if you're watching this on the replay. It's not horrible, but this is not something I would buy again. Clearly not. I mean, I'm not a super fan of orange like this, but it's weird. It's just really weird. I got to see some other reviews and see what some of you guys thought of this in the community. And I know a lot of you guys are reviewing this, but wow. I don't really know how I feel about it, because I mean, I'll probably finish this. I'm not sure if I'll finish the whole bag over time, but it's weird. It's just a very strong fake mango orangey type of flavor up front. I'm getting vibes of like orangesicle or those pops. It's got that same type of fake orange flavor. And then you get a little bit of the light Dorito action because of the chip, obviously, as well. And then the heat picks up. And the heat is a nice thing, I have to admit. It's a nice even keel version of heat all across there. It doesn't try and get you in the back. It's really pretty much all over. So I'm a little bit of a flaming hot vibe with this one. And I don't know if it's got cheese in it. Let me see if it's got sugar, natural artificial flavor, brown sugar. Okay, it's got honey garlic. It does have cheddar cheese, so I guess a little bit of the Doritos stuff that's in here too, but I'm not really getting that because the pungentness of the mango, I should say, is strong on this. Let me just do a couple more real quick. That's so weird because it's such a strong orange mango juice type flavor. And then the fieriness right after the Dorito. This was at Target for $4. It was on an end cap for these promo ones here. So let's go for one more. We'll wrap up this review with the rating coming up next. But guys, it's a weird flavor. Probably the weirdest version of Doritos I have ever tried. But it's executed better than like the mango variant of the Lay's chips back in the day. And I think that says a lot because of the type of chip that they were using, which is the regular potato. This being the tortilla, it's got the essence of Doritos, so I can see why obviously it fits. And the mango is spot on. I mean, it's the fake orange flavor. You're going to get that instantly right away. There's a rush of it. And then after the Doritos action, you get that fiery back end that really kind of begins to go in there. It's strange, but I think that having that Baja name, again, that's pure marketing. There is nothing about this otherwise. If you want to make a Baja type of chip, I would have loved to have seen these be green. I would have loved to have seen something that kind of matches the bag to be something like that. That would have been fun. Honestly, if you're showing like a shark, the blue, that type of thing, I would have loved to have seen a different type of variation of chip or something color-wise. But I see why they're doing the mango because the color is very reminiscent of that. But at the same time, you're calling it Baja. So a little bit of a kind of like a backwards way, if I can put it that way. So let's go for one more. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. But do me a favor, drop those comments. Let me know if you've had these. And if you do, or if you had, how do you think it compares to some of the regular promo flavors that they've come out with? Because, like I said, this is weird. It's weird, but I like it though. But it's weird at the same time. Let's go for one more and we'll wrap it up. Hang on. That rush of orange. That's one of the cool things about this by far. So, wow. Man, I am conflicted. I am conflicted with this one. Wow. Yeah, that's potent. The Doritos Dust is potent with this one. It's very strong. So if you like strong in-your-face flavor and you're a fan of mango and orange, you should be searching out a bag of this because it's going to give you that. And then the fieriness of it is there. So on a scale of 1 to 10, let's see. I'm not going to get this again. Wow, I'm so conflicted with this right now. You know what? I'm going to give it my birth year. This is going to get a 73 out of 10. So it's not bad, but like I said, it's different. I wouldn't spend $6.29, which they always have these regular prices on these bags here. They're always on sale. But if you can get this, Target was like $4 for this, which is not bad. It's just strange. I think it's interesting enough where you'd want to have this on a table, like if you're at like a spring picnic or a summer get-together or something, you want to bring something different. I think it's good for that. You know, it's a promo flavor, obviously, but I think 73. It's not a horrible chip. And again, like I said, it's executed better than the Lay's version of the mango, Do Us a Flavor, that type of thing, when they did that a few years ago, which if you do a search on my playlist or just do a search on YouTube for that flavor, as well as just do Peep at the end of it, you'll see my older reviews of that. This is done better. So it's a better version. And again, you get a little bit of heat at the same time. So 73, it's not bad. I'm not going to buy this again, but at the same time, I'm glad I checked it out. And of course, I know Drew was probably thinking this was going to be coming along. So there you go. UFO, you can make some funky nachos with these. Yes, you can. But like I said, it's a very fruity situation with this, with a very decent amount of heat right after, which I like. But you're going to get a rush of orange mango flavor right away. It's strong. So if you like that, pretty cool. I think they chose the right character in the front there. I love that shark that's ripping off the little square, or the triangle of the chip, which is pretty cool. So Baja Fiery Mango 73, not horrible, not the worst thing I've ever had, but it's definitely weird. That's the best way that I could put it for a Doritos chip. So it is what it is, as I like to say in a lot of my reviews, because it's true. It is what it is. What could you do? James Morrison, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah, mango chips do sound kind of gross, Larry. They do. But at the same time, it's pretty much what you see from a lot of these chip companies. I mean, they love to use that for some reason. At least it doesn't taste like a fruit salad. It's got some crunchiness to it, and it works as far as I'm concerned. So not bad. Not bad for what it is. Oh, give good times. Yes, Drew, a weird 73 out of 10. You already know what it is. Carl Broussard, someone or the mod answer my question. What was the Lay's flavored chips that were boo-boo? Which was the ones that we talked about? I'll leave that to you guys. For those of you guys paying attention, I know all of you guys are inundated with all the stuff around you. Green chips would have been fun for Halloween. Yes, I'd love to see some type of variation of that this year. I think that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Drew, the mango is strong in these chips. Perhaps they will turn to the dark side. Very nicely done there, Drew. Very nicely done. The mango is strong in these chips. Big Dumb Idiot Club, are they slightly smaller than regular Doritos? Looks like they can. No, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. A lot of the ones I have are kind of broken in here at the same time, but no, they're pretty much the same. Not bad. These are, like I said, it's a strange chip, but it's very accurate in terms of mango. So if you're down with that, like I said, especially the fake kind, you'll love it there. So Geki says, I love bold flavor. Well, you'll definitely like these. That is for sure. That is for sure. I love you guys are all saying hello in the chats here right now. Larry Noon, is that a dessert chip? You know what? It could be. I guess I could probably see that being served with like vanilla ice cream, believe it or not. I think that'd be kind of a cool combo because you'll get some of that heated aspect of the flavor along with the creaminess of vanilla. I think that'd be kind of nice at the same time. Scott, Jumpin' Jack Cheese Doritos is all right. Couldn't find it anywhere in Missouri. I found them back in the 4 bags when seen the local. Yes, I've seen that actually not too long ago, believe it or not. Those are actually, I've seen those in the past as well. But these, like I said, different. Of course, they're for spring, summertime, and then you'll never see them again. I don't think they're, unless it's like ultra successful and they bring them back, you'll see a lot of companies that do that stuff there for sure. Let's see here. Ed Keaton, I thought they were made with pepper jack flavored Doritos too. I don't know if they had that, if there was a pepper jack Dorito. Has there ever been one? I can't think of anything offhand. If it's Jumpin' Jack flavored, was that pepper jack? I was thinking just like Jack Cheese or Monterey Jack or something like that. Let's see. Going down. It's so crazy how time flies, guys. It really is. Let's see. Inceptorize. Am I back on Fallout 76? No, I'm actually into Fallout 4. I know it's an older game. I have to take a look. I know they came out with a next-gen upgrade that I was reading is actually something you have to pay for, even though it's supposed to be free if you own the game. Apparently, if you have Xbox Series X, you can download the update to the service because it's on Game Pass. But if you do the PlayStation Plus version of it, which is like Game Pass, it's just PlayStation's version, they charge you for that. So hopefully they'll do something about that because obviously Bethesda is owned by Microsoft. So, of course, the Xbox Series X gets the little the freebie with that. So we'll have to see. And yes, Drew, it was the mango flavor that was the Boo Boo one from Lay's. Definitely a gross chip. And I remember saying so, I believe, in the review that I did with that back then. That was when I was doing reviews in my living room. I think just holding up the packages or that type of thing. I remember shooting a few videos, one after the other, with a little prop set up. And then I had a picture behind me and all that stuff too there back in the day. Inceptorize, we need a Nuka-Cola review. You know, I looked into that Fallout meal that was on Grubhub, I think it was. Either Grubhub or Postmates. It was one of the, I think it was Grubhub. I wasn't able to find it to do. It was only one day only when they were launching the show. And I would have loved to have checked out the burger as well as get a Nuka-Cola. I'm sure they have that online to do. I'm sure it's just a fake version of Coke to do that, which would be pretty good to do. Nayray, let's see here, is asking Larry, what's the most you've ever spent on a one slot win? I did a $100 once on accident playing in if you guys are gambling it up there. Larry, what is the most that you've done? Because you have been doing a little crazy winning streak that you've had lately. That'd be cool to see. Tony Montana got his hands on the surf and turf combo at Popeyes. Always a favorite every year. Absolutely. Glad you are digging that. You already know. Deppy Slide, what's going on? All right, Larry Nguyen has done 50 at one time on the slot. Very nice. Deppy, sorry I missed most of tonight's stream. I just came home from a birthday party for my friend Bailey. No worries. It'd be really cool if you can give him a shout out. Absolutely. Bailey. Bailey, is it Zap? Zape? Zap? Zappe? We'll just say Bailey. Bailey, if you're watching this, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bailey. Happy birthday to you. Hope you had fun at your party with Deppy Slide and the rest of your crew. Shout outs to you there. That's awesome. Health, happiness, and success as always in that order, like I always say. And no worries, Deppy, don't worry about it because the replay will be available to you 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Saturday the 27th. And you'll be able to replay this for Bailey if it can't be seen live, since I just did it right now for you. But shout outs to you there. James Morrison, will Baja Blast remain on the store shelves or go back to being exclusive to Taco Bell after the anniversary? Probably exclusive to Taco Bell afterwards. I know they had it on the shelves for a while and then they announced the anniversary, so I'm not sure what's going to happen by the end of the year. I'm sure they've got more things planned for it, and I would expect to see some things for the holidays, I would think, with the Baja related situation, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, definitely some tasty stuff. When I was picking up my goodness for Taco Bell earlier in the week, I had a lot of fun checking out, just waiting around, looking at the stuff there. And I've noticed they've expanded their Mountain Dew line in the self-serve stuff there, at least in my local Taco Bell. So they had Mountain Dew Baja Blast. They had Baja Blast Zero. I can't think of the other one that they had there. I think it was just regular Mountain Dew and then Diet Mountain Dew as well. But Baja obviously was exclusive to Taco Bell before they decided to bring it out nationally. As well. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Baja Blast Zero is pretty tasty. Yes, Sherry, absolutely. Yeah, really, really good stuff. I know. I enjoy it once in a while too, but my regular Mountain Dew and Diet Mountain Dew, I should say, is my favorite that I'm definitely looking forward to getting into for sure. Haven't been watching the NFL draft, Contrail, at all. Like I said, it's very, very hard for me to catch up on anything live. I just kind of see things as they go and I kind of watch the replays of things. The life of a creator, it's very, very far and few in between. I was just so glad to be able to fire up and download Fallout 4 and play for a little while and get used to it. It was really cool. I'm finally made my way out of the underground vault, and now I'm into the wasteland there. But it's really cool. I mean, the game is just really, really cool. So I'm really digging it. Let's see. Apparently, the El Diablo Burger is back permanently at Carl's Jr. Yes, and absolutely, absolutely. I've got a few reviews on that. You already know what it is. That's good times. Anafisa, have you found any haunted He-Man vintage toys on eBay? Haven't been looking for any of that though, but I do have a few things that are en route regarding some of the newer stuff that you'll see here on the channel as always. You already know. Good times coming from that. A huge fan of Masters of the Universe. And with Comic-Con right around the corner, they're going to be announcing a lot of things there too, so I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. All right, James, I'm glad you enjoyed the Aardvark Nacho Fries, the secret goodness over there. It's a lot of fun putting that video together as well. So good times and definitely worth checking out for sure. Very surprising with that. Take a look at my review that came out earlier today. I was really kind of thinking it was going to be just like all the other ones that they usually are for like the 18th or 19th time that these have quote unquote come back for a limited time only. But it was really, really nice to see. You're going to see a lot more collabos with other hot sauce companies down the road because it just makes sense to kind of keep it going, right? So kind of cool. I had no idea what Secret Aardvark was before this promo. So it was really, really cool to see. Really, really cool to see. James Morrison, do you have space for the Eternia playset? It's ginormous. You know what? I don't, because it's sitting right next to me right over here. You guys can hear it. And I'm trying to find a way to show it to you guys. But I haven't figured it out yet. I may have to just take some pictures of this box because it's literally 3 feet by 3 feet, which is crazy. Maybe just put it up here to kind of show you that way. So I'm trying to find like a case or something to put in it, like something to kind of protect it at the same time, but we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see for sure. Jeffrey, what is my favorite animal? Pretty much, I think cats. I mean, I take care of about 3 different cats personally here at my place. They pretty much have, they've taken up shop on my patio and I have things set up for them to sleep. I feed them every day, you know, just they're definitely kind of like my little editing buddies while I'm doing my thing also, for sure. So I would probably say cats, but I love dogs too. I'm a sucker for pups and I love all animals, believe it or not. So I'm definitely a fan. I am definitely a fan of animals too that way. I just think they bring so much joy and they're very uplifting. They can really make you when you're feeling really low. Nothing like just like holding a puppy or a cat or just something like just an animal that just wants just a love and affection. It's the purest form, most unconditional that you can find. And it's amazing. It really is. So I would probably have to say cats and then dogs, you know, right away. Cats are pretty self-sufficient. They're pretty easier to take care of, I have a feeling too. So I know that from experience, I guess. And so does Drew when he's not cutting them, of course. But I'm not going to go there, Drew. I'm not going to go there. All right, guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you guys once again for joining me here on Peep This Out Reviews live as you're watching this here on Friday, April 26th. I got to tell you guys, it's always a lot of fun. The time literally just flies, and next thing I know, the hour is over. But you guys absolutely just helped me decompress after a long week with everything going on in my world. Hopefully I did the same for you indirectly. I know I'm just a guy having a little bit of something on the internet and giving you guys some things to talk about. But I really do appreciate the time. And honestly, like I always say, you guys have choices when it comes to content on YouTube. And I so greatly appreciate it. And I'm very humble that you make my channel one of your stops as you're making your way around the web on a Friday night. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. And as always, you guys are going to be down below in the description. Anyone who has donated to the channel, become channel members. I'll definitely make sure I list you guys, of course, and you'll find this replay up at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday the 27th, and then a brand new review, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. And I'm thinking by the next stream, I'll be able to kind of tell you about some cool stuff that's finally coming on here, because I think a little bit of time has passed as things are moving, that maybe I can talk to you guys about it. I'll find out if I can, because I have to see about it. There's a reason why at the same time. So shout outs to you guys. I hope whatever you're going to be doing this weekend, you're going to be having a lot of fun doing it there. Make time to do something nice for someone. If you just say hi to somebody walking down the street or smiling to somebody, you never know what they're going through. Very, very important to kind of be out there and just make it easy as you can for yourself and for others around you. There's so much drama going on in the world. It's crazy right now. It really is. So yes, just me out here, Sherry. Cats rule. They do. You already know what it is. All right, guys, I'm going to be here in the chat for about another minute or so until the stream times out. Naturally, I'll try and answer whatever I can. If you guys are asking some questions specifically, or I'll just try and say goodnight to you guys as much as I can. But homie hugs and shout outs to every single one of you guys for everything that you guys do here on the channel, which is basically coming to say hello, checking out the videos, sharing them out with the peeps that you know, letting me know how you like them. I like to use these live streams as the way to kind of do a mass comment reply back to all of you guys because of everything that I'm involved with there. It's so hard to I just don't want to say hello to one person and not another. So I want to use these streams to say a blanket hello to you guys and to let you know I see you guys. I appreciate you guys. And all my day ones and the people who really know, you know, if you know, you know, and I appreciate you guys greatly. So I'll be here in the chat, and I'll definitely be answering a few questions as much as I can for you here. Last few things before we sign off here. Let's see here. Matt, you have a great weekend as well. Ed Keaton, you do the same. Randy Molina, it's the end of April of this month. Hope to see you next Friday, same time, same YouTube channel. We'll see you next time. Oh, in the meantime, stay frosty, and as always, see ya. And guys, I forgot to tell you, and I'm surprised I didn't do this in the very beginning. Today is Alien Day. It's 426, LV 426, which is the planet where the alien was actually discovered by Ripley and her team from way back in the day. And of course, they put that into Aliens as well too there because time went by. But happy Alien Day to you guys. I'm going to have to watch the first Alien tonight. Maybe I'll watch the first Alien with the deleted scenes added extra with a lot of other extra footage that was put into that. I think I may do that later on tonight because you got to do an Alien movie on Alien Day. How could you not, right? And just for giggles, I actually did watch Aliens a few days ago, which was always an awesome movie. So it's pretty awesome. So shout outs to you guys. You have an amazing, amazing evening, and I will be here in the chat. And again, new review on Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and most likely on Monday as well. I should have the other one. A couple of things I want to do to that one. I'll probably have that out Monday as well for you guys. So let me jump on over here real quick. Good night to you as well. Contrail sticker collecting. Try the new cotton candy cloud from Burger King. It was good. Nice. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to check out. Had a lot of fun with that one there. You already know. Big Dumb Club, Big Dumb Idiot Club. Hey, everyone. We love the whole community. Homie hugs. You already know. You already know. Great to see you. Great to see you. I'll have to maybe make a shirt that says homie hugs on it. Maybe have to do that. We'll have to see. Inceptorize, I'm glad you dug the stream. I'm glad you guys spent some time tonight. Do check out the Doritos Baja Fiery Mango if you want to try something strange, weird, but interesting. And let me know what you guys think. Drop some comments down below. And if you've tried it already, do please let me know what you thought of this. I'd be very interested to see what you guys thought there. So Ed Keaton, shout outs to you there. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all you guys do. I appreciate you being here with me tonight. It really means a lot with everything going on. It really, really does. So shout outs to you there. And James, I'm glad you were on cloud 9 after having the cotton candy float. That was my intro, I remember. Am I going to be on cloud 9? Good times. You already know what it is. UFO, you as well. All homies get hugged. Absolutely. Homie hug familia. You know what it is. All right, guys, let me jump on over here real quick. And we're about to sign off right now. And with that, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream for Friday, April 26th. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. And with that, peace. I'm out.